5 years to take a new company and turn into a multi-million-dollar business. This is my journey. All right, everyone, I'm back. It's been a year since we've done our last video. Hold on a second here, one of my beard hairs. All right, and as you can see, I am fully grayed out. Okay, COVID has been a very stressful time for me. What is up with this one here that just will not stay down? Yeah. Nope. Yeah. So COVID has been a very well, last year, 2020, has been a very stressful year for a lot of people. And I stopped shooting videos because of the product that we were making, which was the EMF armor. There was a lot of disinformation out there that was saying cell phone towers and your cell phone is the cause of the COVID. So I didn't want to seem like I was capitalizing off of EMF armor and COVID to try to make money. So I decided that for right now, until this whole COVID situation is resolved, I'm not really going to push EMF armor. And for those of you who have either read my book, Better Thinking Habits by Adley Telfort, the introduction edition, or for those of you who have been following my channel before, you've always heard me say when it comes down to business, there is no such thing as a bad idea. It's always bad execution. And I think that for EMF armor, if I was to go ahead and try to do a full-blown launch during COVID, it would have not been a good look for myself or for the company. It would basically seem like we're trying to capitalize on a lot of the disinformation that was out there and trying to say that our EMF armor would prevent COVID. So I didn't want to have anything to do with that. And I still don't want to have anything to do with that. And this is why I haven't been doing any videos. Well, that's one of the reasons I haven't been doing any videos. Another one of the reasons I haven't been doing any videos as well was because the business that I'm involved in right now, which is a lending company, especially down here in Miami, Florida, most of our clients, well, I would say for Miami, Florida in general, the main industry is hospitality. You know, you have restaurants and hotels. Tourism is a big thing down here in South Florida. So most of my clients who were borrowing money from us or lending money from us that we were lending money to, they worked either in the hospitality industry, which is the hotel side of it, or the restaurant side of it. And when COVID happened and they shut down the economy, a lot of our clients were not able to pay because the places where they worked completely shut down without notice. And then it took a time before, you know, everything started happening with the unemployment checks and everything else like that. So the business has really been struggling. So I had to kind of, you know, put the YouTube channel on hold, put EMF armor on hold, and really focus on at least trying to make sure the business survive the shutdown and survive COVID, because as of right now, the business is my main form of income. EMF armor is a future form of income, which I'm hoping eventually will become my primary source of income. But with that being said, I hope this doesn't come off the wrong way, but when a situation happens, there's always a, not necessarily a, well, there is a silver lining, but there's always an opportunity that's created with every single tragedy. It's just that if you're looking for that opportunity, you'll find it. And if you're not looking at it, you won't find, you're not looking for it, you're not going to find it. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because I decided I have to continue with this channel, and also just being an entrepreneur as well. There were other opportunities that I saw present itself when COVID happened, and we're going to be talking about those, and those are going to be my primary focus as of right now, between now and probably the next 2 years, until everything kind of calms down with COVID and I'm able to bring EMF armor back, because I still have a 5-year plan, which now means I have, I believe, 4 years left on my plan to make a multi-million-dollar company. So the next business opportunity that I seen once COVID happened was the economy shut down. A lot of businesses were not able to survive the shutdown. There was not enough incentives, at least here in the U.S., to keep businesses afloat. A lot of things came about very late after a lot of businesses shut down, like the PPP loan, payroll protection loan, and different things like that, and grants for businesses. So what I noticed was a lot of my clients, they started to do Uber, they started to do Lyft, and when COVID happened and so many people started to do Uber and Lyft at one time, the market became saturated and nobody was making enough money. So a lot of people pulled out at one time, and now Uber and Lyft are like, yo, we need drivers, and it's hard for them to find drivers, and now they're giving incentives. But one of the things that I noticed is a lot of people now, they want to focus on opening up their own business, being self-employed, and not really working a regular 9 to 5. And that's when I came up with this idea as far as creating an on-demand service app. In Japan, China, things like this have really picked up. Here in the US, we're just now really starting to get into on-demand service apps. And when I say on-demand service apps, prime examples would be Uber, Uber Eats, Lyft, Postmate, DoorDash. This is when you actually put in a request for a service, and immediately people get notified, and that service is fulfilled right then and there, or within a certain time frame. It's not like a job that's going to be done 2, 3, 4 days from now. And one of the things that I decided to do was build that app that would kind of not just cover the ride share or the food share part of it, but would cover everything. And that's when I came up with this app called Jabba app. And what Jabba app is basically is an app where you can post any miscellaneous task that you need completed, and other individuals would actually bid on it. So for example, you hate doing the dishes and you just want somebody to come over and do your dishes for you. You post it up on Jabba app, everybody within a 20-mile radius would get an alert that you need your dishes washed, and they would put in bids on how much they'll do it for. I know it sounds kind of strange, but not only could you use it for washing dishes, you can use it for cleaning your house, you can use it for somebody to cut your grass. I mean, practically anything you can think about. You break down on the side of the road and you just need somebody to come in, change a tire, or give you a jump, or bring you gas. You can just put that request into Java app, and everybody within a 10 to 30 mile radius gets an alert, and they put in bids on how much they'll bring you bring you the gas for, or come to change a tire, or do whatever that task may be. As of right now, we have about 10 different categories on Jabba app. The app is 100% complete, and we're going to be talking about this in future videos as far as how I came about to build the app, the processes that I'm taking to get it out there and make it public and get it known to everybody else like that. And I just want to make sure that people understand I'm not giving up on EMF Armor. What happens is right now is not the perfect time to launch EMF Armor. So what I'm doing is I'm putting it to the side, and I'm focusing on something that's going to be in immediate need for the community, and something that can also bring in some good revenue as well. So guys, be on the lookout for Jabba app. And in my future videos, I'll be talking about what I'm doing with Jabba app, how we're promoting it, and everything else like that. But just to kind of give you guys a quick update, as of right now, Jabba app is scheduled to launch November 1st. The app is 100% complete. We're going to be starting off on Kickstarter and Indiegogo. And the reason why we're starting off with those things are not necessarily really because we need a lot of the funding, but really to start getting a lot of people to pre-sign up. And so this way, when the app does officially launch, we have a good volume of users that have already pre-ordered or pre-signed up to the app. And if we can make some additional funds as well to help with the marketing and further development of the app as far as adding new features, that's actually awesome and great. And for those of you who it's their first time actually coming to this channel, the introduction should have said it all. My name is Adley Telfort. I'm giving myself 5 years to start up a multi-million-dollar business. And it's not that I am a millionaire. It's not that I have a lot of money. It's just that I want to show everybody that if your drive is to open up a business or to do anything, you can make it happen by just using simple resources around you. Okay, and when it comes down to Jabba app, we're going to break down the finances in the next video, but you guys will see, I'll break down the I'll break down the timeline, I'll break down the processes and steps that I took, and also the financial aspect of it on how I got Java app created. And by no means am I an app development engineer or anything else like that. I don't know how to build apps. I know the basics of what an app is. I know what I wanted. I knew what I wanted, and I simply found the right people to do the right things. And that's another thing that, for those of you who are new to my channel, you'll always hear me constantly repeat that. You don't have to know everything. You just need to surround yourself with the people that know what you don't know and know the things that you need to know. And this can make any project or anything you do succeed. A lot of times, some of the clients that come to me and they want to open up a business, they want to start up a business, they are afraid to do it, or they're not moving forward with it because they feel that they have to know every single aspect of the business. They may know how to, provide the service, but they don't know how to run the back end part of the business, the administrative part of it. And I always explain to them, bring somebody else in who knows how to do that. Offer them shares of the company. Give them a small paycheck for right now. Do something, but get people around you. Get people who know what you don't know, and get people who have the skills and the talent around you to help you build up your business. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you have to be willing to either pay them or offer them piece of the pie. And that's something that we'll talk about more in detail in the next video. The development of Java app, how it came about, the financing piece of it, key features, marketing plans, and everything else like that. But this video is just to basically let you guys know that I am back, and I'm happy to be back. I'm still on that journey of building a multi-million-dollar business. I lost 1 year, but that's all fine, because this is one of the things that I want people to see. Life happens, things happen, and you cannot control everything. And sometimes life is going to throw you curveballs, and you may have to put things on the back burner for a few months, a few weeks, or even a year, like most of us did. Actually, we're going on 1.5 years, but it is what it is. You just can't let life knock you down. You can't let situations knock you down. You just have to sit there and say, hey, you know what? I took that hit. I'm going to get back up and just keep on rolling. So I will see you guys in the next video. If you like what I'm doing here and if you like what I'm doing here, please support the channel. Hit the subscribe button, send it to a friend, have them, like the channel, share it, and let's help build up this community. Talk to you guys later. Thank you. Bye.